the janitor's key that opened the wrong door. If you ever find a key that doesn't belong anywhere, don't use it. Trust me, I made that mistake once, and I've never looked at this school the same way again. So, I work nights at a high school. Nothing fancy. Who's cleaning, locking up, making sure kids haven't trashed the place after practice? It's boring most of the time. You get used to the silence, the smell of bleach, the echo of your own footsteps in empty halls. One night I was in the boys' locker room finishing up, when I noticed something sitting on the bench. A keeled, heavy brass with no tag on it, just sitting there, perfectly placed, like someone wanted me to find it. Now, usually when we find keys, they're labeled coach's office, equipment, storage, whatever. But this one, nothing, just bare metal. What really freaked me out, though, was the condensation under it, like it had just been set down. And I swear, when Primera K, me in the locker room door was propped open with a wedge. By the time I saw the key, that wedge had been kicked a few feet away. I was alone the entire time, or at least I thought I was. I pocketed it, thinking I'd hand it in later. But walking back through the hall, I started hearing this faint jingling sound behind me. Not my keyring guy, no, the sound of my own keys. This was lighter, like just one key tapping against something. Every time I stopped walking, it stopped too. Creepy, right? But I tried to laugh it off. Told myself it was pipes, or air in the vents. That's what you do in a big old building like this. Hugh explained things away. Except, I couldn't stop wondering where the key fit. Later that night, I pulled up the school's maintenance app. It tracks every door and repair job. I figured maybe I'd get a hit if I scanned a few spots. Sure enough, the app buzzes with a job ticket. Mop sink, leak sub-basement, room B13. Here's the thing, our school doesn't have a sub-basement. We've got a boiler room, sure, but no level B, no B13. Still, the app insisted. And guess where it said the access point was? Right near the gym. So, he went back. And in the hallway by the weight room, I noticed something never really paid attention to before. A metal plate in the floor. I'd mopped over it 100 times. That night, though, I saw one screw that didn't match the others, like someone had replaced it recently. I unscrewed it, and underneath was a keyhole. Same style, same age as the brass key in my pocket. Now, I know I should have walked away, but curiosity kills common sense. I slid the key in. It fit perfectly, and when I turned it, I swear the whole floor shifted, like a lock disengaging deep under my feet. The hatch opened, and a freezing draft hit me. There was a ladder, leading straight down. I radioed my coworker, Alvarez, told him I found some kind of hidden access. He sounded confused, said he'd never heard of it. While we were talking, I heard it again, that faint jingling. Only this time, it wasn't behind me. It was coming from the dark, down the ladder. Primera told myself just a quick look, just one peek. So yeah, I went down. The air got colder with every rung. My flashlight finally caught the bottom bare concrete floor, damp, with footprints. Some were mine, others weren't. The hallway down there was low, narrow, lined with pipes. And right in front of me, a door marked Janitorial, Petresa. The key turned like it had been waiting for me. Inside was a storage room, but everything in it was wrong. Supplies we haven't used in decades. Mop heads and packaging with old logos. A cart that looked exactly like mine, down to a cracked wheel brace, and hanging from its handle, a key, tag, white, blank, with the numbers 1107 stamped into it, the date this school opened. I froze. My phone buzzed in my pocket. The maintenance app lit up again. Task complete. Yes, no, like it already knew I was there. Then I heard it, breathing, not mine, coming from the vents above the mop sink, and the soft scrape of fabric against concrete, like someone shifting just outside the door. I killed the light. Everything went still. My heart was pounding so loud I thought it would give me away. Then, right by my arrow whisper, I kept it clean. I bolted, climbed the ladder so fast I nearly slipped. As I scrambled, the jingling started again, louder, faster, like someone chasing me up the rungs. The hatch above slammed shut. I smashed my shoulder against it, shoved the key in, twisted. It opened just enough for me to throw myself out before it clamped back down. When I looked back, the plate was flush with the floor, like nothing had ever moved. Next morning, I tried to explain it to the principal. She smiled, shook her head, told me there's no sub-basement. Probably just an urban legend. You must have been tired, she said. But here is the part that keeps me up. I put that key in the lost and found. No one ever claimed it. A week later, it vanished. Sometimes, late at night, my maintenance app buzzes again. There is no next door, at least not one I want to find. So if you ever find a key that doesn't belong anywhere, don't use it. It's not the door you're opening, it's what you're letting out.